speakers. Commissioners will be the first to speak, followed by EMA Interim Director Annette Petranek, and then myself. Please hold your questions until after all the presentations. Thank you. Now, I would like to introduce our Portage County Commissioners, Kathleen Chandler, President of the Board of Commissioners, followed by Tommy Jo Marsilio and Maureen Frederick.
Welcome, everyone. We are especially pleased today to have Kent State's Flash, Hiram College's Terrier, and Nate, the new whale mascot for Neomed University. And a big thank you for joining us in celebration of September as the National Preparedness Month. Although we have celebrated National Preparedness Month for the last 8 years, this 9th year is a very special one for us as we are launching Portage Prepares as an online social media resource. Tommy Jo Marsilio will say a few words about this new and exciting program.
I think my most exciting words are, this is the first thing that I've done as a county commissioner that my 6th grader will understand. We are on Facebook. Yay! We do enthusiastically launch the presence on social media today. It's Portage Prepares. I think that's easy enough that even I can remember it. So we're very enthusiastic about that. Should give all of our citizens a way in very real time to see what's going on and gather important information. So we're very excited about that today.
I'm just going to share with you, reiterate the 3 points that the committee is going to be stressing, and that is to be informed about emergencies, to make a plan, and I think for all the parents who periodically think that around the dinner table everyone, your children particularly, are engrossed in social media and maybe have their devices with them, use that time for an opportunity to engage the family in conversation about an emergency preparedness plan, and then building a supply kit. Thank you very much, and thank you all for attending.
As you can see, this year we are turning awareness into action. We all agree that the formula for ensuring a safer environment is to have volunteers, a trained and informed public, and increased support of the emergency response agencies during an emergency. And now I would like to turn the mic over to Annette Petranek, who is our interim emergency management agency director. Thanks.
Normally I don't need one of these, so bear with me today. Yeah. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for coming as well. This is great. September is National Preparedness Month, and it's important to every one of the disciplines that prepare and respond to disasters as well as recover. Thank you, Commissioners. We appreciate it. So today we're going to welcome our collegiate mascots. Woo! And we have Flash from Kent State, the Terrier from Hiram, and Nate, the walking whale from Neomed. Woo! They're going to help us today build a kit. Hello. All right, one of the most important things, as commissioners mentioned, is to build a kit. Every individual, student, and yes, mascots, should be ready for any disaster. And so what we're going to do today is put a kit together so that every one of you can go home and make sure your kit's all up to date, and make sure if you don't have one that you put one together. So we're going to start out with the purpose of the kit is to be self-sufficient for 72 hours. So we're going to attempt to build this kit today with our mascots. Woo! Yay! Okay, Nate. We're going to ask you to find us something in our basket to keep us clean and hydrated during the time of an emergency. So that would be water that we add to our kit. Now the recommended amount of water is 1 gallon per day per person in your home. So obviously this bag may not be big enough for that, so pick a container that would meet your family's needs. Okay, now Flash. Get us an item that would allow us to stay most current on information during the time of a disaster. All right, that would be a radio, woo, and batteries with extra batteries. All right, Terrier, how about giving us something that would make us feel full? Non-perishable food. Again, this is something that we want to make sure that you keep. We want to make sure it's kept. Take a look at your kit every 6 months. When you change your batteries in your smoke detector and your clocks, take a look to make sure your food is not expired. So that is one thing that you need to make sure, as well as your water. Okay, so now Flash, give us light. Okay, so we would have a flashlight and extra batteries to make sure that that can last 72 hours if the power is out. Thanks, Flash. Terrier, find us something that would help us if we were hurt. Yeah, we need a first aid kit. This is not necessarily anything extensive, a first aid kit. And again, we need to make sure that any kind of ointments or medicines stay not expired. Make sure that they're not expired. So take a look at that at a 6-month period as well. All right, Nate, you're up. How about if we wanted to keep important information and a little extra money in our kit? We need a waterproof package. It's very important to keep a little extra money in there because we may not, in our society today, we're so used to ATMs and they may not be working during the time of a disaster. Whoa. Sorry about that. All right. Flash. Let's find some stuff that will help us make minor repairs and open the cans we may have. Can opener. Woo! And some little tools. All right. Terrier, help us find something that can keep us clean and dry during the time of a disaster. A personal hygiene kit. So this would be definitely pertinent to your family. A couple additional things that you might want to put in there, depending on your family, is baby food. If you have young children, anything that's pertinent for 72 hours of self-sufficient. Okay, mascots, what else do you think you might put in there? Woo! Way to go, guys! Yes, actually, this is not just a joke. It doesn't have to be a university shirt or a college shirt, but we ask you to put a change of clothes for each member of your family in a kit. It's an additional item. What else? Woo! Way to go, way to go. Actually, again, make this personal to your family, whatever you think you may need. I'm not sure we need a football or a soccer ball, but if we have young kids, we may definitely want that. Okay, so this is your basic kit. Please look for additional information on our website and on FEMAsReady.gov. If you have pets, we have pamphlets to get ready to evacuate with your pet. That's just as important. And there's additional information on helping kids cope with disasters, which are all really great points. We want to direct you, obviously, to our website to get this information. And we'd like to give this kit to our friends at Freedom House. Are you gonna get into the flash? It's a little heavy. You got it? So we are making this donation to Freedom House so that they could be better prepared, and we hope that everybody goes home and makes a kit. Thank you. All right, unfortunately, our whale, Nate, needs to leave us, but the other mascots are going to stick around if you want to get your picture taken with them, which I'm sure you all do. Next, I'd like to introduce Amy Chaika. She's the Director of Community Relations for Mental Health and Recovery Board of Portage County. She's one of our driving partners in Portage Prepares. She's a member of the Emergency Management Advisory Council, and so she's going to talk about the launch of our webpage and social media for Portage Prepares.
All right, I think Nate is on his way back to the big pond. See you, Nate. Thanks. Time and again, we have seen how social media and the internet are helping communities to prepare for and work through disasters. The focus of our launch today of Portage Prepares is to help Portage County, Ohio citizens know how to prepare for emergencies, survive, and thrive in the recovery stage using today's technology. These are our watchwords for Portage Prepares: prepare, survive, and thrive. National Preparedness Month is a great opportunity for us to reach out to citizens and get their attention with messages about preparing at home for a disaster that is relevant to our corner of Ohio. Thanks to our mascots today for helping us. We're sure that when there's a disaster, you have to pull your smartphone out of your pocket. You'll go to Portage Prepares. Oh, I forgot you don't have pockets. Where do you keep it? Okay. Well, if they had pockets and smartphones, they could, like the rest of us, now access online and social media sites that will help us prepare, as well as provide timely messages during a disaster from official Portage County sources. Portage Prepared is a new locally based online social media and print education campaign led by the Portage County Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Management under the auspices of our Portage County Commissioners. We are now going to have the partners, our county partners and our mascots, get together and unveil and introduce our logo and our online and social media contacts. Come on up, guys. Don't be shy, Carrier. Come on in and join the fray. All right, you can see the web page at our county site. There you'll find newsletters, links to resources from our partners, as well as national preparedness information and sites like ready.gov, Ohio Emergency Management Agency. You'll find our local health departments, Kent, Portage County, and Ravenna. There'll be real-time information about disasters on this page and links to other pages on the county site when the EOC, the Emergency Operations Center, is activated. All Portage Prepares materials are available for residents who are not online. So those folks that we have in our community who haven't yet started to work on their Facebook or their web pages or their internet can also get these pieces of materials from the office directly by calling 330-297-3607. Our Facebook is up and running. You can find it at Portage Prepares. We're now tweeting from @PortagePrep. All sites are live as of today. This was a wonderful collaborative project by county and city agencies and volunteers. We will introduce a new edition of the newsletter on a regular basis. Residents are encouraged to check back. The web page and social media will highlight preparing for specific emergencies, also on a regular basis. And then our print versions will be distributed to community entities, organizations, and groups. This project has been a year in the making, and I know Flash is really excited. Because of the efforts of a committee of local agency and institution staff, volunteers who have worked on these activities. The EMA Council would like to thank them individually and their home offices for what they have accomplished. They represent the Portage County Health Department, the Mental Health and Recovery Board of Portage County, the staff of the Portage County Commissioners, Mental Health and Recovery Board of Portage County Information Technology Services, Kent City Health Department, Robinson Memorial Hospital, Kent State University College of Public Health, in consultation with the School of Journalism and Mass Comm, and media representatives Bob Long of Streetsboro and Randolph Township trustee Susan White. Now, before you all leave today, get out your smartphones. Come on. Get out your phones. Log on to Facebook. Unless you have already put Portage Prepares in there. Flash, is it in yours? Hiram Terrier, got it on yours? Okay. All right. Now log on to Twitter and follow us at Portage Prep. Thank you, and that concludes our press conference for today. Any questions? Mike Sever from the Record Courier. Any questions?
When you say you've got information up there in general, but more real-time information when the EOC goes active, that's in case of how wide of an emergency?
Usually what we're talking about is the kind of emergency that involves a number of communities.
Okay. So if you had like an emergency in Kent, it wouldn't necessarily...
Right, the EOC would not necessarily be activated.
Okay, so information in that case would be through the City of Kent.
City of Kent, Kent City Police Department, whoever's their incident command.
You've got a full list of agencies that were involved in this process?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Anything else, Mike?
No?
Thanks so much for coming. Thank you, mascots. We love you.